G'day everyone, welcome back to Pete's Investing, July 14, 2023. This is the US dollar basket update. On our weekly, we're still in a bearish mode. Our oscillator's fallen below the zero line and it's in a downturn. On the daily, likewise, it's still in a downturn, so primarily bearish trades. However, just be mindful we're hitting this minor support at 99.16 and we may see a bounce from here possibly, and I'll explain why that might be the case. So on the weekly, first off, as I said, we're in a downturn and our oscillator showing a bearish outlook. Now, just notice here, the price has come and reached the 61% Fibonacci retracement from that middle of 21, or January 21. It hit the low there at 89.16 and it got as high there as at 11.471 in October 22. Now you'll notice there it's reached just touching almost the 61% retracement level at 98.92. So there's a couple of things going to happen here. It's either going to bounce from this level or it's going to break through and have further declines to the downside. But you'll notice here as well the oscillator's broken below the zero line and in a downturn, so not looking too bullish at the moment. Looks more bearish than bullish, so just be mindful of taking long trades. On the hourly, again you can see there more clearly, there was this support line at 10.050 for a number of, well, many, actually since, early 22. It bounced off there a few times and it finally broke through now, and it's got this other minor support level at 99.16, as I said. And that daily is also in a downturn. We did have a bearish, going back a bit of history, we did have a bearish divergence here on the CCI versus a bullish, and just that's always a warning to look out for going long during that period. There was always a chance of a reversal, and it eventually did, and it hit our target. So just be mindful of those divergence. On the hourly, you can see there more closely. Let me just refresh that. We did have, well, let me go back to more recent times. Now we've got this, it's hitting off this support line. Now you'll notice we projected, back here on our last video, we projected a bullish divergence on the CCI versus bearish on the price. Now this divergence is still in play. If I extend it right out to where we are today, and that's to the lows of the price versus the price chart divergence, you can see there new lows, but we're still above that pivot point on the CCI. So as long as this trend line is higher, in other words, as long as the CCI doesn't fall below this level, that's still in play. That divergence is still in play. So we may possibly see further decline, like it has done so since our last video. So long as this stays above that level, we're still in a bullish divergence. And if it starts bouncing, I'll start setting up some parameters for entry level going long on the divergence. We had a couple of historical divergence playing back here, which worked out nicely. We had a bearish divergence here versus a bullish price chart. It fell down. It fluctuated sideways for a while. It didn't hit our target initially, but then it finally broke down and hit our target there. We had a bullish divergence here versus a bearish. The CCI kept moving to the upside and eventually hit our target. And back here, we had a bearish divergence, bullish divergence, dropped, hit our target. And it actually hit, and all these targets, by the way, are a Fibonacci percentages in terms of where it may hit. So we'll keep an eye on that. And if it starts breaking to the upside, we'll start setting targets for that. So a couple of strategies to watch here. Number one, we always trade in a direction of the weekly and the daily. So had you been going short during this period, you would have taken short trades on the hourly. And as soon as it starts breaking, and these divergences are independent from the trend trading strategy. So if we do get a bounce here, we'll look out for the daily breaking to the upside, and then ultimately the weekly. But at the moment, predominantly bearish trades should be taken. Now with this divergence as well, just to emphasize, this is not necessarily a major reversal long term. It could be just a little retrace before taking further declines. So I'll keep an eye on that. Even if it does go up and hit our potential target, we'll keep an eye on it and see if it's going to potentially turn down and resume the weekly, daily downtrend. So to understand how to trade this and other trading strategies, feel free to subscribe to the Patreon page, make some donation there, and we also do some weekly scans of stocks, currencies and commodities. Subscribe, like and share the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in a future video.